Hey, it's me. Have any of you noticed any changes on YouTube? Like the look of the page? Like I've noticed a few things that are different. And replying back to responses, I don't even know if it went through or not. It just, this, well, right at just above the top, like, well, when I clicked to send it, like the response back to a person's comment, in green it says okay, like it flashed and then it said okay. Okay, are you guys like, are you getting me? I just wondered what's going on here. I know, I'm not the only person that has probably talked about YouTube. You know, you get used to it and you like it a certain way, and then all of a sudden they have to go, the network has to go and mess it all up and change it all around, and we have to get used to it. It's like, I guess it's all on like trying to make it better. But anyways, I thought I'd give you guys an update. I worked on the computer a little bit and then I shut it down, and just as Julia and I were gonna get ready to go outside and enjoy the beautiful weather, Brian came home. Yeah, Julia had her shoes and her coat on waiting for me, and then Brian came home, and then we decided to go take her for a ride in her car. I actually have pictures and video of that, so I'm going to see if I can convert that. I'm just thinking here, I don't know if I can put it in Movie Maker because it's from my iPhone. I think I tried doing that before and I couldn't do that. So what I'm going to try to do is send it to my email, and then see if I can send it over to Movie Maker that way, because I want to be able to show you the video and then add in the pictures as well. So if it don't work, I'm going to come back and then get your guys' help. See, when I first came to YouTube, I was new to everything. I was just watching videos, and I didn't know how some of you guys were doing videos, whether it was cell phones, cameras, video cameras, that sort of thing. And then people were saying that they used Movie Maker, and I was like, I always wondered what, like, I never used it. I knew it was there on the computer, but never used it, and then started using it, and you know, I'm getting the hang of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try that when I get around to doing it. And if it don't work, like I said, I'll come back and then maybe someone here can help me. But yeah, I'll get used to YouTube, you know, just like I get used to everything else. But anyways, like I said, we went outside to enjoy the weather. It was like, oh, close to like 15. So we took Julia for a ride in her Jeep, and we brought her glove and ball so Brian and her could practice some catch. So the first thing we did is we let her ride her Jeep, and we went around to the park that is behind where we live, building. And I said to Brian, you know, I wasn't planning, like, if Brian hadn't came home when he did, because he had a meeting. He called earlier and said he had a meeting, and he wasn't going to be home at his regular time, that he'd be home a little later. So I told him I had already made English muffin pizzas for Julia. She had her dinner. And I wasn't really hungry at the time when Julia was eating dinner. So I thought, you know, I'll just eat later when I'm hungry. And we ended up going to the park, and I says, well, if you weren't here, wasn't my plan. My plan was to just go for a walk, let her, you know, she was supposed to walk with me, but she had her Jeep with her. So we went to the park, and I guess it was a good thing that we did go to the park, because Brian was teaching her how to swing on the big swing. So I got video of that, which is really cute. Brian teaching Julia how to swing. And you know, I cherish every moment, you know, every minute that he spends with her, I cherish, because she's going to remember this later on in life. You know, Daddy taught me how to swing, Mommy taught me how to read, you know, different little things she's going to remember. So after that, we went for a walk, and we went over to the big, it's like almost like a dimension, like cube or something, where you climb and all this stuff that the school got last year. And so they were climbing that, and Brian decided to do something silly, stupid, I'd say. On my part, he's holding Julia, and they decided to jump down. Well, her head went back. And I says, you stupid idiot. Why did you do that? Well, when he did this, Jason was there, because he came up the catwalk there, coming home from work. So he hung out with us for a little bit. And he jumped down, and her head went back, and then she started to cry, and then she was bleeding a little bit. It was nothing serious. I had my water in the back of, in the back of the Jeep, there's like a net bag that you can put stuff in. So I had my water in there, and I said, okay, just let her rinse her mouth out with my water and spit it out. And he checked, and he thinks what had happened was when he came down that she bit her lip. I said, next time when you're going to jump like that, hold her head. But after that, we just went around to the other side of the school, to the other little park that's in front of the school, and they played catch, and I took some pictures and video of that, and I took some pictures of a flower that she picked me earlier, because on the side of the building over by 800, somehow, I don't know if it was the city or somebody, like, spread like somehow seeds from flowers or something. Like, there's these beautiful flowers that are just blooming and growing, and I don't know where the seeds came from, but they're growing. And so I got a picture of her and Brian looking at the flowers, and she picked one for me and picked one for Brian, and so I got a picture of that. Oh, my time is going here. Anyways, I'm just gibbering and jabbering here. I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. I'm sitting here, like, on YouTube checking out new videos, who posted what, and things are just different, and sometimes I think weird. But hey, what can you do? We just gotta go with the flow.